Remember North Abaco, the F&M, and the PLP the same. The F&M is that their slogan this time around is that we work for you. The PLP slogan is that you're safe with Brave. Are you really safe? Are they really working for you? Think of the port. Again, we have a very short attention span. And I hate when I hear people, Christian people, born again Christian, that say they can't change. If Jesus Christ would not have come into your life, would you be the same? Going down in Murphytown, you got Change Ministry. The name is there. If they weren't of change, if they were have not accepted Jesus Christ, what would your life be? Every born again Christian in North Abaco had to go through a transmission of change, a transition of change. Change is what we need in this country. How could you be safe with Brave? How can they offer them say they work for you when you go out the dock in Marsh Harbor? When you go at the airport and the mold and mildew is still in the international airport, $40 million airport. When you look at the tarmac, one fire truck is at the international airport. It's against FAA regulation. We are running an international airport with one fire truck. But that's supposed to be safe with Brave. He spent $58 million that we know of on travel. $2 million to Jamaica 1 week after the hurricane, but we're still safe with Brave. Neither person from the Progressive Liberal Party was at the funeral site when we buried 55 bodies. That's how safe we are with the PLP and Brave. They didn't give a hell whether we live or die. They showed no respect. Not one single member of parliament. At the time, you only had 4. And not one of those 4 showed up at the burial site on the worst incident in this country. But we're still safe with him. I do the video to remind you 37 homes. Not one has been completed 4.5 years. As simple as putting tar in the hole. We're so safe with Brave. Our gas and our taxes like the Matrix. They just moving. You look through the rear mirror, we're docking holes. 4.5 years just docking holes. And we're supposed to be safe on the streets of North Abaco with Brave. The F&M. Millions and millions came into this country for us. When they couldn't steal, they stopped from getting to the people. What came through, they hid in the bushes. Same ratified candidate, but she wants you to believe that she's going to work for you this time. They had a chance and they blew it. The F&M candidate has failed us miserably during the worst time of our life. We are back on our feet again. We can see clearly now that the storm is gone. Don't let them trick you into pork chop, chicken, ribs, click, vulgar music. That's all you're going to get. Where have they been with the food click for 4.5 years? Thanksgiving, everybody feeding you food. That food went down the toilet before December 31st. Again, you'll have 4 to 3 months of plenty. As soon as the music is off, you don't see them or hear from them in 4.5 years. Kirk Cornish is an example. He's a living example. He's been fighting for himself and destroying the reputation on those rape allegations, destroy the fabric of young black and white Abaconians. 4 years. And he's coming back again, but he's safe with the brave. We're going to put both of them on the boat and put them out to sea. I am just reminding you that I am your best choice. I have been your only choice, even though there have been elected member of parliament who has been there in the good times, in the bad times, during the fires, after the hurricane. All of them has visibly disappeared, but they're coming back again. I am in this to remind you that you have the best choice that you had in decades to elect Kai Mills, a spokesman that has integrity and is fearless and has always been advocating for the best for North Abaco. There is nobody in the race now or the last election that has stood the test of time, caring and sharing and speaking for North Abaco. On the first day of February, Kai continued his journey, not for Kai, but for the betterment of North Abaco and its people, because Kai cares.